Did I do that? I think I'm ready. So I have to start. I decided the name is Super Vessel. Okay, streaming is working now. Yes. I need level that, so first things first, hit the button for the map preview. Oh, I didn't use that. Get that. For the YouTube, I should comment. How can I not comment on my own stream as a streamer himself? If I can't comment, then nobody should be able to comment. Not here. I'm fine with that. Oh god, I was playing the remoted for a while. So... Town Potter is now skill, there is no Town Potter scroll. I don't have a detail stats on. Also, if anybody wants the filter, I have my filters in the website, so... go. Let's see. Okay, 1 damage is nothing. Player's commands is disabled, but that's really viable for most people. You guys pretended like this is a long duration poison. Did I get second level? Okay, 1 to 2 damage. Spell damage actually increased up to I believe 120, level 120 with your levels. Oh god, my mana is going. Jeez. I don't think I can sustain mana, so next point should be a meditation. Nice deer. Stamina shrine, please. Did I get that? No, I didn't. Nice 6 attributes. Glove. I want the... not Broken Promise, that was a different game. Heirloom Grove. Jesus Christ, can I buy something? Yes, I was playing remoted, so my brain is going for the different things. At this point, you're... okay, damage is not bad. I was about to say I should have bought the potion, but definitely not. 100% not. That's ridiculous. Don't you dare comment like that. SOL already? Jesus. Signet of Learning is a stats boost item that you can use up to 400. Good item. Nobody's commenting? Okay. My react to comment is ladder slow, but don't worry about it, cause I don't have a second monitor and I was thinking about setting up chat notification, but completely forgot to do that to this day. So... next skill point, embalming and meditation. I want mana. I don't know if I'm gonna use Pax Mystic as a weapon or no. Think about about this build is that the Torment's passive, there is a one that looks like it gives more damage to the Totem by Torment by probably around 1.5 times. But it will lower the... oh god, nothing important. Canopy Frost is not as important for early game, so unlike a Vanilla D2. I'm saying that because I was playing the Vanilla D2 or the D2 LAN. No, not this LAN. Remote it.
Is that enough to earn the rogue's trust?
I need broken promise and lightning.
Good day.
I don't remember the name of that grove. Jesus, I need that though. And I need that part. I think I can start putting in pestilence. Did pestilence lose the movement speed? Yeah, I think pestilence lost the movement speed. That's sad.
To see you.
I need 5 more stats. Good. Sure, I need to remember to go to the place. Wow, that was short. Thank you, Ring. Pestilence is very heavy on the mana cost. But since you only have to cast it once or twice for the, you know, given time to make the full effect, like every 10 seconds or so, and we are talking about the Necromancer, so it's not as bad. I think I have to balance the single target and the AoE. That's essentially what I have to do. What's the destroy? Mana recharge, I would appreciate that. 32 to 39 is not bad. Oh, that's sad. Actually not. Because I can make this. So what's happened to this build that may have made this build really viable is that they added the torment skills, and also poison is generally doable now. By the way, Angel of Death is kept as it is? What? I'm using the right weapon, right? What? Brain fart. I was playing the remoted, so that was brain fart. What's the level? 50 to get the void and 115 makes sense. 100% those two. No. You can snapshot. I believe that individual, you know, those are not continuous one spell, but it is a lot of the crowd that's happening over time, which means that you can snapshot the higher skill level pestilence, and they do work fantastic. This is a big map. But anyways, if I use the D2 stats, then if I put into meditation, I'm gonna put it in this. When's the night walk over something? Level 50 now? That's high. I think it used to be level 40 or so. But I could be wrong. I'll take that. I'll take poisonless. Better than nothing. And Tyrion will make something called Pax Mystica. Hope for movement, okay. I need to check when I can get the death load. Because that's gonna give me a lot of defense. With high skill boost especially.
This tree shines with inner spirits.
Okay. More pesty or... I can't sustain next mana cost for sure, so pesty. Scaling of the spells are changed so that the... As you spend more mana or the energy, you will get more damage. I didn't talk to Akara. Jesus Christ, I'm crazy. I have never known that there was a photo shrine. Jesus Christ.
All that's left of
For the single target, this build does not need any of the...
if you value your life.
If you value your life, but Poison Cloud is so loud that he couldn't hear the rest of the Flanders. Maybe Teleport might actually increase the damage because of the way Torment works. Both are unrelated, there is no crafting. I like hit recovery. Goodbye.
You have a good day.
Also, this is the reason that why we always do this. Okay, let me think about the room boss really quick. Let me check the room boss really quick. Lore. No, unrelated. So I guess I'm gonna use Cheetah for a while. I call this build Super Vessel because this is just better vessel than the Vessel. What Vesseldin does. Also, as long as this is offline, you can really just change the name of your character with offline till at any point anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I probably didn't need that many mana pot. There's no really like mana steal, so like the reason you want more mana is to not much. Sure, why not? Obviously do the classic trick. They changed that the Countess is worth killing because it drops the 2 SC and get money. 2 SC, money and runes. What's the death flow? Level 20. I'd probably expect to get that, I guess. I'm not sure. Death flow is not the priority skill until you get skill boosts and also other stuff. I know that one of the necro tier unique, which by the way I guess I'm gonna touch later. I need to remember. using it.
Hello.
So this build now takes the melee. Can get increased movement speed though. And Omnis Bigger is not bad either, so. Let's go.
This place.
Not a single cast anymore. Which is unfortunate. What's the cast attack speed? Not bad. Yeah, it takes some time to kill it. Yeah, there's nothing that makes sense here. Yeah, not much to do other than taking higher level pestilence. If I can spam, sustain against the spam of these torment spam, then I can increase the level by a bit, but that's really the only thing I can think of. That might change the skill plan. For now. Actually, mini devotion might happen. Yeah, mini devotion should come now. Yeah, as you can see there, like putting more energy will increase the spell damage, as well as like I need a lot of mana anyways. I may make mana source because mana source is actually one of the builds that's slightly stronger now. Where's Countess? Oh, there you go. Countess, you need to come over here. Not the greatest damage. Some mana pot. And this is a change, which really makes things good. Wow, what was that? What was that like? What was that? Tau later. If I'm gonna use it as it is, I guess. Tier is tier, so I need the F. Yeah, I'll make F. Is there anything else that I should be doing? Other than checking the chat? Probably Pox. I don't need the strong single target. Level 15, so I can make the rainbow. Let's do that. I don't know if they fix it, but let's do that. Necro has one of the highest mana scaling as well. Probably high, I believe higher than the Sorceress. And also his passive actually gives higher mana healing as well.
All this for a hammer.
Death Ward will come good later. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I take Mini Devotion? Next 4 point into the... Do I though? Also, the experience formula is slightly changed. You won't, because you know level cap is 150. So up after level 25, normally you want to level with. You're fine to go wherever. Not anymore. You need to level at the within 5 level, or you will get severe penalty. Not great. Yeah, if I want survivability, what I'm gonna use is definitely the not the Omnispeaker. Deathload. I believe I will have a high enough skill boost to sustain against that, so use that. Jesus. Don't be ridiculous. I have a base kit, so my resist is very high. I'm happy with that. I think they boosted the rune drop from the contest slightly. I couldn't be 100% sure. But I believe so. Is this like place specific? Doesn't really seem so. Okay. It's actually strong against wall. Nice to know. Sorry. I would appreciate the XP for sure. But no way you don't need it. Oh, I won't prioritize over the survivability. That's just my playstyle. As you can see, this is like run around and then enemy will die kind of character. Naturally kills a lot of monsters and gets higher level. I think I don't need to, you know, go ahead and try to kill as many enemies I'm killing. I get strength and dex is also very good. Can I use Shanker? I guess up to tier 2. I don't think I'm gonna use tier 3. There's a Bakla, TU Bakla that has like super good Okay, let's walk around. Where are you even? Okay. There's no point keeping up the pestilence against a single target. There's never gonna be any point. Pestilence, not pestilence, every single flame that any attack landed and then doing the damage, any other poison that's ongoing will not work. I mean, pestilence fast flame stuck on top, so I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough for the one cast to be justified. But in general, you will not account for the pestilence damage in cases where you will not account for pestilence damage. Diamond is a spell damage. Actually, it's just Tauren or something, right? I don't need general spell damage for this build, so... I need to correct the Bloodstone and the Amber, hopefully. If... Let's kill a couple. Turquoise is fine. It still resists. Not the type of resist I want, but it still resists. I'm not sure if there's any poisons. I know that the Summoner uses a lot of rune words for the leveling. Where's the goblin? Okay, I need to kill those guys fast. I don't want to die. Oh, Resurrected changed enough effects for the vanilla players. In that it will not instantly heal, it's just mana and the life potion. Not like the super good potion that full heals you in a second. I believe next level, oh no. Actually one level too close. Surprised. Well, I thought I would get next level soon, so I didn't try to use items. Oh, by the way, Andariel is uber buffed for the any vanilla players. It's actually a scary fight. Well, but Andariel's out is scarier for me now. Because there's so many. If I'm standing inside of that, I will 100% die. Classic Andariel. I'm gonna die if I here. I would be 7 crit if that was hardcore. I would appreciate that because that's such a good spell damage, such a good survivability boost. Oh my god, why am I getting that much damage? Can you stop casting the meteor shower? I'd appreciate that. I'm gonna heal.
Good day.
Surprised about how much damage I got. Why am I picking up 10,000 garbage? No. It's not bad for the poison in Act 1. About as good as I expect it to be. No comment, no comment. Onslaught is completely unrelated. Reaper is not related. Light Descent. It's completely unchanged. I'm actually surprised that it's completely unchanged. That's a level 50. So level 50 is a lot of skills. Nightwalker is there. That doesn't have the level requirement inside of 3. Actually surprised. Relentless is 100% for the...
Not in town.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. I mean, it lost the movement speed buff. To be fair, Onslaught now has the... No, Onslaught. Death Load is now usable, so... It's not big deal. Graveyard is gone, and this is the new skill, right? They said debuff, right? Also use the map review. Jesus Christ, you're insane. Oh, by the way, this place is a really good DXP point, and you want to keep the higher end of the level as possible. In my case, that is. I definitely try to keep like higher level as possible. As I said, cannot be frozen is not as big of a deal for this game. As long as you're not melee character, which this is technically is, but still spell damage scaling, so not really for a while. Just remember that I can always use the Pax Mystica. Now I get the Death Load. I can't believe they didn't take up the Angel of Death. I'm actually completely unsure why they didn't take up the Angel of Death. Now, Death Load is a buff that gives some defense. I say some because it actually scales off your strength and dexterity, which we are lacking completely. I don't think I will try for the movement speed that much yet. I can see that 100 leveling setup and the not leveling farming setup and the boosting setup completely being different because there's so many options that you don't want to take if you're farming, such as the upgrade of the Maris. You don't want to get relentless if you're just farming, also waste them. If you're just farming, the last thing you want to get is that, because it will lower your pestilence damage, and pestilence is the only thing you care. I need to build around the hyena strike later. I believe that's 600 seconds? Yeah, 10 minutes also. You can actually spam it, there's no cooldown unlike a Morph. I mean, Morph isn't that much long of cooldown. And I think that's actually 20 seconds. Actually, there is cooldown. I can put couple points, but really I don't have enough strength for Dex to justify that. At the level 40, I believe I'm gonna take more to get the more defense. But when I don't even have the skills to make it buff. Oh wow. Jesus Christ. I have high poison res. What are you talking about? I mean 38 is not high, but Jesus Christ, this is dangerous. Didn't I? Oh, because I probably casted that on the wrong hand, so I have lower skill level, which happens. Also, I can 100% tell that the bug is fixed, and that's so nice. Okay, I have the 22 level, which is high. I'm gonna probably take 1 point famine. Not like I can sustain mana anyways. Might take 1 more point into deployment now because I probably can sustain that at least.
Undead flesh.
Tauren. Tauren. And now spamming the pestilence points. Yeah, let's kill extra enemies. Did I try to get the extra money? At least I have money. I can sustain torment now because I can use the YMO on that. Actually. The whole point of taking the pestilence as a farming skill is that you can walk around in the enemy's eyes. It's currently squishy, but we are gonna get some defense soon, so not too worried about that. Might take like 1 point skeleton. Yeah. If I farm the dunk, I think I'm gonna take like 1 point skeleton or something. Since we have to teleport often, I think that makes sense. Why did I do that? How much mana cost? Sustainable? Yeah, that will rust against one boss, I wanna say. No, it won't. How much coverage do I have? 51 should be fine for the boss. Okay, the real. Should I take freedom? Maybe. I'm not hardcore player, so like I really don't take the freedom often. Which is probably a mistake, to be honest. Almost 24. I would like to get extra levels. Is there any innate elemental damage items that I can get in the TU for Amazon? I don't think so. So that scaling is essentially dead, and oh my god, it's bad, yeah, it's actually bad now. Then, on the leveling as a, I think that you probably cannot level as a Spearson now, or the Hyena. Because you literally lost the... Yeah, you probably don't have enough to level as a Spearson app right now. Because you don't have access to the innate elemental damage. Which actually matters a lot. Will I take the potion side? No, no way. Might take some point into strength. Man, not yet. Is this strength and dex or strength or dex? Strength and dex, okay. I believe you couldn't use the pestilence as a... Yeah, I believe you couldn't use pestilence before, so... Before with death loss, so this is really making things easier. believe what happens if you try to use it is that it will stop casting it pestilence. Yeah, I can put some strength. Yeah, not really. No, thank you. I'm pretty sure leveling as a fire crossbow is pretty much unchanged. Fire crossbow did lose the weapon-based damage, but that's not what you're relying during like leveling. I can't tell if this is like where I'm standing is bad or just damage sucks. Which, by the way, since pestilence is such a good skill, I don't really mind it. We will get better scaling later anyways. Yeah, it sucked. Jesus, it's bad. What's the attack frame of the other weapons actually? Do we have a better weapon access that like dagger or something? Necromancer, throwing axe, swing, probably around 9 or 10. If I go for the daggers, yeah, that's still slower. Where's Mark of the Wild? Oh, I now know why. Because I didn't really move around with this, so Gift of the Wild just doesn't proc. On kill should proc with this. Because poison, as long as enemy is dying with the poison like that, yeah, on kill blocked. Just like that, on kill blocked. Probably not. It's annoying. We hate skill shrine as a maniac player. Mainly because that you can't override the buff with lower level. I think in this case you're fine with it, but I would much rather not bother about that. Because it's too much brain usage. Okay. Is there anything I wanna take? Crossbow's level 50, right? Yeah, 5% phase rest at the level 50. I don't think there's any needs for the... I mean, totem is not bad for like a bait. Actually, even 1+ boost, you can't use it. Who cares? You're not really getting value out of that. Probably I can sustain that. Wrong skill. Or the wrong hand.
This place is as
Duration is 2 seconds? 1.6 seconds. I guess 2 seconds is when I have some level of the poison duration. Couldn't remember the word for it. Hello, MXL Richard Chumper. Do. Time to kill the Funk skin. It's not doing like fantastic damage, unfortunately. Yeah, it's not like super crazy good damage.
What a pity. I was beginning to enjoy the darkness. Ah, good day.
Don't need that much.
I can't do that here.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put more point in torment and then start working towards the MO my weapon with a man on melee attack. This is not really doable. You need fair number of points, unfortunately. My single target damage sucks. Let's get one more.
I've been weak. Good day.
Man on melee attack. Without a doubt, I need that now.
Hello.
Look at that mana cost. And look at how horrible that damage is. Jesus Christ. I didn't get any good luck. That's actually sad. Yeah, movement speed really doesn't matter yet, so... I'm gonna get one more level. Hopefully. I'm 100% curious about the Stormcaster or Stormhammer. Cause that MDL is gonna make that build so much more tanky. And look at the number. Look at the number of like MDL. That's like... That's gonna be like 200, 300 MDL. That's a low number for magic damage reduction. Trust me. I shut myself. Shut the door on myself. Oh god. Enemies? Let's appreciate some level of life on kill. Oh, I have the DC stats on? I didn't notice that. Probably should have noticed that, but whatever. Wasn't meaning to be completely honest. But well, what's on is on. Really not much of a deal. Extra level. I'm going to take extra level onto the Torment because I really want higher level on Torment. And I think it's extremely fair that I want the higher level on Torment. Yeah, this is not okay damage for this point of the game. It's early game poison build, so why are you expecting? But at the same time, Jesus.
This is fantastic. I wish I had time to study this bizarre dimension.
Top right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Poison damage. Oh yeah, this place has a high lightning and cold damage, so be careful. Miami.
See,
I'm not sure.
not Horizon. He was a deluded fool who got too close to true power.
I'd put more point in Torment because Jesus, my single target damage sucks. AoE is okay-ish. It's not like fantastic, but definitely more than okay. You need to dwell a bit to like you need to stop and then go back and forth for a bit, but it's way above like expectation. I'm 100% fine with it. Not like I'm aiming for a specific level right now. So that's that. Yeah, you stop for a few seconds. Oh god, Talasha. I just realized that 115. I mean, I guess at least I can get some relentless. Oh, by the way, if you're playing single player, I highly suggest just duping the Belladonnas. That's one thing I don't feel any remorse about duping because, like, it makes no difference. I need to get a lot more potion because it's the thing about the game.
Good day. Horizon's. Greetings.
Knowing how bad this was, I think I'm gonna buy a low potion. God. Torment mana cost so high. Should be fine. Because I can't go back there if once I die. Okay, that wasn't that bad on the damage then. Shove rocks, escape. Also, that mark will cause the ice nova. So I highly suggest going away if that happened. Where's my death load? Jesus. Okay, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Gauntlet is a life and mana after each kill, so it doesn't matter. What is giving me life vision? I don't think I talked to Dragon on this playthrough, so I can do that. Yeah, life and mana on each kill. Not good. Goodbye.
Ahoy, mate.
Okay, that's Act 2. What's the time? 55 minutes? That's actually quite a long time. But I guess I'm leveling a lot, so it makes sense. Not on that. I try to keep 5 up level compared to the area level all the time. I'm that kind of a person. Chavon. I don't know why I did that. Not supposed to. Killing the Sazak. You can't even override that with your skill level. Yeah, as you can see, my damage is so low on the single target. Jesus, that's actually low. Let's see. No. No. Yes. Keep. No. 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 Jeez. I guess I'm gonna get like what? What's gonna be my weapon? Since Angel of Death existed for a long time, I don't particularly worry about the... I really don't think currently like Hyena is levelable. Because innate elemental damage just doesn't exist inside of the gear for the most part. So up to level 90, you really do not have enough gear to be able to level with it. I don't think you can get any level right now. That's enough to make fast weapon. Let's think. Okay, let's show the. Toot, toot. Can you see that? Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. To you. Let's see. What I want is a poison spell damage. Oh yeah, is it the new a famine? Yeah, I think this is a new Chris. I think it used to be a cold. No, I think I'm confused with something else. Mana Vision, Fire and Poison. That's actually really good. Is there anything else that can be like super good from the weapon? Not Death Pit Snake. We are not using Druid. Poison Breath. Poison Breath, no. I can't use that, I'm sure. I can actually. Let's just press. That's +6 to skill, -20. But you lose the shield. Okay, that's pretty much done. Let's see poison spell damage. Okay, I guess that the dagger is the one that I'm gonna use. +2 skills, hit recovery, enemy poison rest, mana, fire and poison rest, and also very reasonable dex requirements, which I'm gonna get by just boosting from the skills. I didn't check that, so let me check that item level really quick. That's a Chris. Item level is 31. I can buy it. Chris, right? Base is Chris. So I'm gonna gamble the tier 2 Chris. I don't know what I was reveling last time. What's the K? I'm not native, so like I couldn't tell like where on the list that in the alphabetical order that the K exists as. Like I don't know the number or the way in relation to the whatever figure that I'm watching. Eventually Chris will drop, so I'm just waiting to that. However, my level is 29, which means that the quality level 31 doesn't drop as often as like when I'm like level 36, in which case it can drop like way more often. And boom. I need 71 dex? Sure. I'm gonna respec really quick. Up till level 50 you can get infinite respec after Dakara, so...
Welcome back, my friend.
I didn't check the recoil level, 27. I'm gonna just put that... Should I put some in strength? Yeah. Goodbye, cheetah. Don't have attack speed on it? Yeah, it doesn't. Kinda sad. And disable this. I just wanted to make sure that the mechanic is right. Eventually I have to put the Death Pact. Military has this, and I can put demonic whatever, but that's not priority because movement speed is not our concern. Sandstorm? How much movement speed do we get? Oh, that's not as much attack speed as I thought. Definitely Jin then. Yeah, that's like 2% spell damage by each level. 2% PS is way better. Do. 1 point. 1 point. Did I get this? Yes. Two point more in meditation. I like how much resist I have. Oh, pestilence started to get the movement speed. I think that's a poison spell damage based, not skill level based. I think I will need at least 1 mana on mini attack.
Good to see you again.
To sustain against the sheer needs. Yeah, I have to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna keep 1 for now. I kind of regretted that, but definitely I will need that, I think so. And because minus enemy poison resistance actually affects the duration as well, it's really important for the career that I have as high of the poison PS as possible. For Torment, I do not need any of the minus enemy poison resistance. For this, I want as much as the minus enemy poison resistance. Like, it's still the scaling and like very effective scaling, so you will definitely use that a lot, but not as priority as the career side, because it is a multiplicative on top, so it also affects the duration and makes it extremely important scaling. Where's Death Load? Jesus. You're insane for not using Death Load. Walk around slowly. Open the portal here and then do not open the portal to your next waypoint, which is very close. This character will get serious amount of the poison movement speed. Guided chain is though... I guess it can spawn the crossbow quiver. And you can use the pestilence on top of the crossbow quiver, so that's fine. There's some level of the poison spell damage support for no reason whatsoever. I don't know if it is outdated or there was actually a good build that using the poison block. But yeah, that's completely useless, so... I'm pretty sure that the tier 3 or above, I'm gonna start using it after I hit the... do I want to get this or that or something else? At this point, what is my priority? There's this not movement speed for sure. Movement speed is capped by the pestilence killing speed, so this is higher priority. A priority than that. Yeah, I'm gonna just put those two for now. I think I have to stop Torment though, cause yeah, mana cost is too high. But having higher point in pestilence is not bad. I can't kill them. So weak. It's so weak. Jesus Christ. Pestilence won't really like the mana considering like Necromancer is Necromancer. I don't like you guys. They are bad, but Jesus Christ. Ugh. You will likely farm a pistol till you get the 75% to all resistances. That's like a minimum. Or at least 70 or so. You can definitely do slight bit more with it. Okay. I need to renew the death flow soon. Next down. Bottom right. I would like to keep Cheetah because that's too, why did I not keep the Cheetah to get the Mark Gift of the Wild properly actually? That was my bad for being kind of dumb. Yeah, mana cost is far too high for now. Karim spray.
Hello.
Yeah, it is not really comfortable leveling. You can definitely get faster leveling with this character. Wombo water. I? Oh. I'm like, where is I? And where is I is not a good sign. Death loss is such an important. Because it gives so much survivability if you do it. I think I need to set up the music, but I don't know how to do it other than like most stupid streamers who actually completely ignores the copyright. Oh, there's up exit. My bad. Didn't pay attention. That happens a lot. I probably have to do it better. Off stream, I was playing the Bayonet 2, actually 3, fast, and then started thinking that, like, it was a known fact in the community I could do the blindfolded Rodan, which is the final boss of that game, essentially. Or more like challenge boss, but yeah. One of the hardest single enemy fight in the actual game. Level 30... yeah, 30 is fine. Might take the freedom now though. Storm 3. high. Single player, so I could do that. If it's multiplayer, I couldn't do that. So far, no there. Good, good. I mean, at this point, as a like my level of experience, unless I'm trying something super squishy, I shouldn't be worried about doing this. Like, dying is less of a concern for me because less of a concern. I shouldn't be dead up to this point for my pride. If I'm playing online and desync, that's my experience for the desync because I was mainly solo player, SP player, and there's no desync. What? Okay, wasn't expecting that to be a wall. Jesus. Yeah, Pest is blocking fine. That was a wrong move, by the way. My code res is low for whatever reason. Not great, but what can I do it? Can I teleport? Jesus Christ. I want you to die. Now I can kill you. Lamasan. Yeah, this character is gonna be zooming with high spell damage. Oh god, that's bad. This character is gonna be zooming. With step load, movement speed bonus, and I had a 7 crit. I think that would have killed me in the single multiplayer. Jeez. Whoa. I can't believe LA is trying to torment Necro. That's gonna probably kill him. If I have to guess. Do I have any code for not high enough for the full? Not high enough for the old either. Jesus, what you mean? No, that's too high, I think. Jesus. Wait, wrong button. Oh, I forgot. That's not that. Raspaza. I forgot to go to the thing. Sewers. Why don't you teleport? Ooh. I'm not sure what I want to use. Yeah, not really getting anything good other than the EXP. Checking the chat briefly. I need to make the chat notification so I can stream better. Like, no joke. I hate checking the chat myself. Like, that's one thing that I can dedicate it to the machine instead of doing it yourself every 5 minutes. I would appreciate Amber for sure. Give me Amber. For current thing, I'm gonna say Onyx is better. I think Ancient Armor is gonna be used. This is a spell damage based. I'm not sure what gear I'm gonna use in terms of the what's the name? I'm not sure what I'm gonna. Why do you do that? Like, please stop doing that as a normal buff. I think I need to go back and then buy potion now. Jesus, my life is low. Don't pick that up. Was that high poison res or something? Jesus, what was that? Vein doesn't matter. I want to make sure that I kill all three fast before I try anything else. I saw that you made a progress in quest, and I pick up the column spell because that's gonna make sure that I didn't miss the message. And by doing this in this order, I should be able to talk to the K and get that with one trip. Why do you do that like every 5 seconds? Jesus Christ. I try to get like, oh my god, this is far. I think it's buff and go from the Tristram. I think I want significantly more damage. By the way, they added the Belladonna stack, so yeah, I don't know where it is exactly, but there's no way this is passed on the walk from the other side. God, this damage is awful. I need at least one damage upgrade before I start. Ancient Armor is most appreciated because that's gonna make things so much easier. Jesus, my damage is awful. Nice ancient armor. Cap is a jester, right? No, that's skull cap. Top speed isn't bad for this too. I'd probably not want to use it yet. So is this? Cause that's gonna roll resist by a lot. That's fine. What's the level requirement of the ancient armor again? 57 to 60, level 30. I can use that. Recap on the stats. I can get demonic commune to get 60% movement speed, I believe. But that's 6 point, and then currently movement is really limited by pestilence over pestilence damage than anything, so there's no point. I might actually take that out. So I think I'm gonna want resistance. Actually, I didn't need to. Army is above full, right? Yeah. I think Rowdy is better for this. Or even better, I could have used the lightning on this and then put the Row on here. But well, too late. Let's farm some of the Mephisto to get some items. I wanted to make the swap ASAP because map was so bad to the point. It was better to come from here. That's insane. Am I sure that it's was? I'm pretty sure. Very positive. Level 50 is the point where I have to put like 10 point, 15 points just to get the every passive that I missed. It's probably faster to go from this way. Because there's 2 teleport I can do. This way I mean from the buy point. Pretty outlaws though. Thank you.
Greetings.
I'm gonna eat more mana.
Good to see you.
Jeez. I need to keep that here. I think I'm not gonna kill Glowstone because that took forever. This is better to level with farming than the try to level with the different gears. Does it technically get like 2 frame if you get the 199 PS? Because that alone should give it to the breakpoint, right? Oh my god, my strength is so low. I need to boost my strength by a lot. By a lot. Jesus. I don't like you guys. I have at least decent resistance, which is helpful. Again, I'm not gonna kill those guys, I'm just gonna kill those guys. Not bad. I tried to put go into hell. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I have a lightning resist, buddy. Buddy. Okay, I don't like getting stuck against you guys. Jesus Christ. No, wrong skill. Wrong weapon, I mean. Level definitely should come from those farming rather than the trying to kill its pestilence. I don't think pestilence cast is worth it. Could be completely wrong though. Jesus, it took forever. Du-du-du-du-du. I keep top spin. You're pretty by the way. Yeah, that has attack speed. What's the helm? Oh yeah, there's a glow skull. Yeah, glow skull wins. Sure. I'm gonna put 1 point freedom. Yeah, I want more AoE damage, which comes from the glow skull, so I need to get slightly better damage before going anywhere else. Glow skull and maybe shield? I think most of the gear shop should come after the tier 3 though. Because I'm gonna get, I believe, 125 stats boost after the level 40. I mean, at the level 46, I think. Which boosts survivability a lot, which can make gear very cheap in terms of the stats. And that's like prime candidate when I should buy a gear. Goodbye, Mephisto. You're dead, probably. Jesus, it takes forever. I would like to use Spike to shield, but I I mean, I'm gonna use it for now, I guess. Okay. I don't think this background has any mods, so that's the wrong place. That gives +1 to skill, so level 37 give access to the spell damage scaling, which I think is gonna take priority over other stuffs. And level 40 gives the stats boost access. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. No. I don't care about the non-perfect gem. You know, definitely like attack is off from the visuals by a lot. I don't know by how much, but yeah, I now get some spell damage based scaling access, so that's that. I wanna buy the gears after certain point than now. Yeah, that could help. Wait, you don't have 2 sockets? Jesus Christ! Wasn't paying attention. Please don't do that to me. Yeah, my res is good. That's the most important part, is that res is good. So I can go through. And after level 46, I'm gonna start making more uniques. Which should be made at the tier 3, which I think I can make at the level 46. I could be wrong, but I don't think they are like quality level 40 or some 51 or something. So even at the level 50, worst case I'm gonna make at the level 50 to get tier 3, other than the whatever I need to get more damage right now. Next few point, I believe is gonna go for the Death Pact, so I can boost my spell damage a lot. Not, I mean, whatever amount as I can. That's 1%. That's 1%. Jesus Christ, that's so weak. That's so pitiful. What do you mean 1% spell damage? That's barely anything. That's barely anything. Why am I pretending like I don't know what map layout? Please. Like Act 5 I get it, I can forget because like I know the map layout well enough anyways. Act 5 start, like I sometimes just run for past 3 minutes without the map because I know the map layout and it really doesn't change anything. Only thing it changes, like if you properly account for the where the barricade is and what you have to break specifically. That's it. That's the only thing it changes. I need to check the visual, check the actual hitbox to know, but the Torment hitbox is completely different from visual, it seems. Or at least fairly significantly off from the visuals. Give me more level. I want some more level. I can get up there a lot. 60 is enough. Please stop stunning me, Jesus Christ. Also, where's my defense? Let me up tier my armor.
What do you need?
Fire and cold. Well, at least 1% spell damage per base level. Or something like that. Next should be the military, where I can get more stats. I believe this is a fixed number, so you are gonna get the more base defense, and not the percentage, such as the other stuff from some other stuffs. I can talk. I need to do Hellforge, 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 I need to do Hellforge. Remember to do Hellforge. I don't like Mana Potion being there. Amulet, please. I'm like, let me level. Hi. First time? For the first time summoner, I would say summon necro, I think. Yeah. So there's like how many summon builds there? Other than all skill base, which you shouldn't bother for the first time, summon necro or summon barbarian is really only to summon, I think. Assassin. Assassin isn't really summoner. That was a close in, really. Necromancer has a pure summoner, so does barbarian. Also, by the way, summoner necro actually got the buff this season, or this change. I'm actually not sure how much of a buff that is, but that has now more buff capacity. Assassin doesn't, Amazon doesn't. Paladin, oh, Paladin is also very good. That's true. Single target is really weak currently, but that's expected for the poison build. It's not gonna live on its own. And we will get twice, actually 3 times the damage rate on one, I believe. If not slightly more, actually. Rainbow Prism is not good for me. Though is good though. Yeah, there's 3 summoner in this season, currently, I think. 13, Treat, Source. Yeah, there's 3 summoner currently. Summon Paladin, which is in the unfolding melee tree, and also the first 3 of the his skill tree. Summon Necromancer, which I can just show you, I guess. And summon Barbarian. For the first time, Barbarian is extremely tanky on his own. Necro is also very tanky and has very good AoE clear. Summon Paladin is really good too. Honestly, all 3 of them are really solid and very beginner friendly. So preference on the character. I would say that probably Summon Paladin is not worse, but the most annoying to play, because you have to buff all of your summons every single time you summon it. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I completely forgot about that restriction. Whoops. I can't get that then. Yeah, because last time I played that, I was trying for the Angel of Death, so that's a different matter. This time I can't get that. Oops, I forgot. There's no way I'm gonna start pointing to any of the trees. Other than... Yeah, it gives the Pierce on the Angel of Death, right? I think I can put 1 point in that. I forgot about Omnisphere requirements. Ugh, jeez. That's unfortunate. My plan's gone. I guess I need to wear tier 3 on my own. Which is doable, just annoying. Don't like it. Maximum laziness. For the laziness, pestilence is very good, but I guess it's fairly squishy and not really recommendable for the DG pastime. For the laziness, yeah, either Barbarian or Necro. Both are solid. I would say Necro is probably easier, just because it's more teleport and done build than the... It's more lazy than the Barbarian, like gear-wise. Definitely not Paladin, because you have to summon a game very often. I guess the biggest difference in between those 2 builds is actually how a single target works, because AoE side, it's like literally just let your minion do everything. Summon Barbarian's single target is his own melee skill, which deals damage based off of your minion's damage, total combined. Summon Necromancer's single target is called Fork Viver. I don't remember actually the name of that skill. But he casts the Night Fox times way, so that he does deal the... You time this minion in a specific amount, so that I'm supposed to get more strength. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. Not like it would make that much difference, I guess. So that's really only difference, other than like, you know, character is different, so your life is different, your mana is different. Those stuffs.
Not even death can save you from me.
I'll put that out. Not really necessary, but actually it's good. Face tank! Necro it is! Have fun! It's really beginner friendly build. In fact, a lot of hardcore player actually prefer the summon Necro. Okay, I forgot to put the point in a lot of skills. Roll points. How much do I want? 180 something for later, so currently like that. How much on the Chris? 146. She's expensive. I think Angel of Death triggers the buff, right?
Not in town.
I actually don't remember how that works. Poison PS is now increased. 32? Don't you dare tell me that it needs to hit. Doesn't feel like it's increasing. It doesn't seem like it's increasing, which is an issue. Yeah, I think 10 seconds has passed already. So not that. Okay. One point death load. That's a wrong. Oh god, that was a muscle memory of the old days. Sorry, moment, 10 point? Or into pestilence or no? I still don't have this. No to the no to that. Crossbow also will need to be later, I think. This is at level 50, so I need to take those, I guess. Done. I'm not gonna put more point in Death Speaker. Death was good, but not the priority yet. So Pestilence it is.
Good afternoon.
Oh god, don't try to sell those. Jesus Christ, you're insane. You're insane. Jesus Christ. By the way, the reason why I'm making this, like, I didn't want to start with pestinec for the most part, actually. Not at this season list. I know this is gonna be fantastic player, but fantastic clear. But I wanted to actually start from the other character, that bear, fire bear. What happened was that somebody wanted the guide so goddamn bad, and also that was actually a start reason that I started considering it. But more that you know, I know that Discord is gonna be flooded with questions, and somebody has to put the guide out so that you know, they can actually, you know, stop questioning and flooding with the same question 20 different times. Also, I need to be careful on this moment, because this place has a super unique who's actually gonna spam a lot of the fire attack, and I need to be careful on that. This guy can kill you easily if things went south. Those fire, that's gonna deal a crap ton of damage. So I have to be careful on that. Anyways, what was I talking? Yeah, there's one person who wants the guide so bad that asked the 3 days, like after the patch note released, they asked for the, hey, can somebody make a guide for pestilence necro? No goddamn way, moron. Like, that was a garbage. That was one of the worst garbage I've ever had. They have no idea how much work guide is. I mean, I said 10 hours, which was a reasonable estimate. I have no idea why anybody wants that. Literally no idea. Like, the whole point of making a guide on the soon-to-be quote-unquote OP build, because nobody's confirming it. 3 days before rework, which I told them that it will take around 10 hours. No way I'm doing it. Pretty much fuck off. I was more polite than that. Like, the hype was coming from the fact that it is having rework soon. And they want the old, outdated guide 3 days before the goddamn release of the patch. It was totally crazy. That person has no common sense. Jesus. That was one of the worst garbage I've had. Jesus.
My.
I have serious issue with that person. Like, if you want a guide for outdated build, just play the outdated build for 10 hours. That's better information than what I can give you. Oh, by the way, Death Pact, I'm taking point for what was the Death Pact. Also, I forgot to tell, Ellen00, I believe. I didn't check the name for long enough. Remember that the summon build has a lot of good rune wards instead of the tiered unique. That actually scales well. Or the better than TU on lob slot. I believe Grove and Boots at least. I can be wrong on that. I don't remember too much about summon build. I don't really run the summon build. But there's a lot of rune wards that he can use, so just remember that. How many honorific will I use? Do I want attack speed or the cast speed or spell damage? I don't really care about cast speed, so not the belt. Boots, glove. Mm, boots not important because right? Do I care about the boot slot? No, I don't. So it's gonna be boots and belt honorific. Armor and glove 100% needs to be a TU. Not 100%, but there is a really good TU. Not like that great of the damage yet on the pestilence. I think it is slightly enough on the damage, which is fair. It was really good anyways. I believe there is a shield that I have to make too. Because there's a shield that boosts the pestilence by I believe 10 points or something like that. Or was that 1? I know that there is a set Wanderer shield and other one that you can boost the pestilence by like 20, which is a huge deal for the farming because you can get so much damage. Should probably buy more potion because I stand on the melee range all the time. Oh wait, pestilence is melee available, which means you actually can get movement speed on a lot, pretty much all build now. That's actually cool. Okay. Like, Friction is now universal movement speed buff. I need to be careful on this guy. This guy has a really high damage. So if your defense is low, like now, you probably shouldn't fight. That damage was enough to convince me to not fight. He was strong. I believe this is a max. Oh god, stop doing that. Max 12? Max 13 skill level, I believe. Why do you? That's good enough, I guess. Ooh, kind of scary on that number. I don't like you guys. Yeah, I think I want the boots. Ooh, scary. I'm using a fair number of potion. I guess this is a melee build that has no sustain other than the potion in terms of the healing. So kind of expected. Need to be careful of those guys because those guys cast Cascade. Enemy version of Cascade where size is way more smaller but they deal way less center damage that actually scares you. That hurts a lot. Open the portal. I prioritize opening a portal there because 10 seconds cooldown, and especially on the strong character, probably not on this character, actually suck a lot. This character doesn't have that much damage overall.
Hello.
For any new Median Excel player, anyone who's new to the Median Excel, you will not get the... okay. Scroll of Resistance is now charm upgrade, you can't right click to use it. It is a workaround meant to counter the... Oh, Ditsubag? Where is it? Ditsubag? It is to counteract the Ditsubag. I can't talk anymore. Where dying removes the 10% resistance from the scroll of resistance. So it is charmed to counter that. I know that it's not remoted, resurrected actually fixed it. Oh well. I want slow of some kind. Yeah, I might actually make Amazon was Stormcaster, knowing that the defensive harmony and magic damage reduction isn't physical damage reduction though. Oh my god, the damage is high. Jesus. I think what's happening is that my defense is low though. $4.5k defense is not ideal, to say the least. It's more like rather trashy, but... time to do the Ancients. I don't think I have any issue with Ancients with this build. Actually, I think I might have serious issues as Ancients. So let me make sure. I think I don't have enough potion. That's probably the biggest issue. Yeah, I think I need more mana potion. As any of the barrier player already know, it is unchanged from vanilla. I'm checking the damage. Yeah, it's too high. Let's escape. Oh. Let's do the classic strat. Waiting one by one. You pretty much never have to do this level of like kiting around. Oh my god. How many do I have to take? Not melee. 1, 2, 3. 3 point. I'll probably need to farm a bit on the XP. I usually want to enter the Tron After with 53 level. That's for the defense, and also the experience is so much higher if you enter like 50, above 50 compared to below 50. Okay, I thought I'm gonna die. Divide on the pestilence and torment actually is a seriously huge deal, it seems. 48, 49, 50. So next 3 point is a save. Next 3 point is a save. Next 3 point is a save. One thing I can consider is getting the attack speed based here. Also, hit recovery needs to be higher, actually. That I think is a fair point. Hit recovery seems really low. That seems disgustingly low. Wait, was I close to death all the time because I didn't have the death blow? Who is doing defense calls? Yeah, my percent defense is very low because I don't put enough point into the death speaker tool. I don't know the name of that skill actually. I didn't put enough in the death bot. Yeah, I think 5 point in like death word is fine. Because what's happening, I'm pretty sure, is that percent reduction on the defense becoming seriously huge deal for this build for not having enough. No, 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 no. I should stop picking up garbage roll. What am I doing with it? Jesus. Stop. Not summon. I think around 10 point is fine enough. The damage doesn't really increase from pestilence. Nightwalker is a huge deal. I'm gonna max Nightwalker immediately, ASAP, because that's such a huge one. That's gonna twice the damage essentially. And crossbow to get the 5% thing is so huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put like 5 point in death ward so that the defense cast in the X5 isn't that much of a deal. here's one thing I have to test before go too far. How does the PS work?
Hello.
Jesus, this is weak. Not gonna bother. I thought about testing it, but not gonna bother. Keeping 2 also is not bad. Just 2 open socket. Yeah, I'm gonna keep some socket in the... to just keep it. Top spin, yeah, gross skull is probably gonna be used. So attack speed is kind of lacking. That's probably the biggest issue. Level 48. How do I want to do it? I want to get level 53, 52, I think. Money is bad. Nightwalker will increase the, I believe, twice if it's unchanged on the damage of the Maris skill trees. I need some kind of faster hit recovery item. No joke, I do need it. I might be stun locked to death in the... Tranafla. In which case I just say, okay, it's my bad. I'm gonna aim more. And that's it. Uh, 48. Up till level 50 you can get the infinite respect, so experiment all you want. After level 50 you have to actually start thinking about what to do. There's no way that like this is scrolled and I don't know where it is.
You're the ancient.
That's not good money. Normal ruin is one of the things that I don't really care about correcting too much. Events should be on the first page though. Aura Trash, I think. Okay. Inventory screener. Okay. I want level 50. Farming setup and the single target setup is completely different on this. In that the farming setup, you want to have the... You don't want to take one of the passive. You want to increase the poison duration probably more than the poison spell damage. And for the bossing setup, you want to take one passive. Oh, my life is so low.
Good afternoon.
I think if I clear the bell room, I think I'm at a good point to start the... I would be at the good point to start. Jesus, that was completely stupid. My mic is on, right? I mean, if my mic is not on, then that's... I couldn't talk about my opinion about someone, so I'm 100% sure my mic is on. For now. Later, when I take the bathroom break, I probably forget. It happened that I streamed the entire... for the entire boss fight, I forgot to switch back the screen so that the... I'm like, okay, it's a good point. I'm gonna beat the bell and then finish the stream. I was beating the bell, but the screen was always showing the TU page or something, and that was horrible. Okay, PLR is gonna be high for this build. Still unchanged on that. Poison damage is now super increased because of the Nightwalker. That's probably Nightwalker passive. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take the Gene. Because that actually helps my damage. Yeah, I'm at the 50. I can get to 52, if not 53, from the bell webs. If I kill the entire of this place. Which makes Trump like very experienced dance. Who stuns me? Jesus Christ. I'm curious how much damage I'm doing on my own, or on pestilence. Let's see. Not that much higher, unfortunately. How? I don't know. Maybe about the wall. I'm actually not sure if that's about wall, but could be. I know that the most of the skill functionally doesn't match the visual. It's a DC engine limitation really. But the low skill actually does completely different stuff on the server side. Than your screen shows. Like I got the example of that already in the Act 3. Let's heal just in case. No really a speedrun build at this point. I know you can speed rebel on the hardcore very well with this build. I don't know how they're doing it, to be honest. I have a copy from the guide, so I might actually try something like that. That's too heavy for this kind of purpose. Max Nightwalker, I think I'm going to go for 1800 life. Can you believe it? 1800 life. It's like 0. Okay, I get 52.2 or something in here before the thing, so that's good. I remember like reading through the Art Mount and like, you know, those WAM enemies were actually kind of a parasitic enemy where they actually possess the body of the other enemies or something and feared by others, even in the hell or something like that. That was so cool to hear about that, to be honest. I like that thing. I need to use that. Oh god, the damage is high. Agreed. Okay. That makes things so much faster. Attack speed is really lacking. Obviously this. Time to beat Sagurush. Might have to... I probably should take the Mercenary now. Considering how, you know, squishy this build is so far. Next is a running time. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh my god, I was playing remoted so long that I was completely thinking that it's gonna be a different one. My mental image was completely on the minimum destruction. Oh god. Jesus. Jesus. Important thing, go to the Tron after pass. Really important, no, go to the Tron after pass because otherwise you have to run back from the waypoint or something. Okay, starting from 53 is not bad. Damage isn't bad, I want money now. Cause I'm gonna use 2 of them with honorific. Let's correct some of them. I want to hit at least 135, if not more. If I could push it more, I would appreciate it, but after the 140 or so, you kinda need some like these gears, besting slot gears. Which is one, very hard to get also. Never attack from the left or right. You should attack from this direction because of that attack. Never attack from the left or right. Never. Never attack from the left or right. You'd regret it immediately. Especially on the hardcore. Here, objection is to get the 3 Shadow of Fire, Ice, and Lightning, I believe. Could be different on the name, but the essence is same. To get the Clash, not Clash Jam, the Sunstone or Twinsys, I think? I could be wrong. One of them is Sunstorm something, and one of them is Sunstorm God. I think God is the 115 one though, so... I like you. Like, sure, -5, but the +2 to skills, good. Wow. No, Tau. I thought that's Tau. Jesus. I'm sad. Tau would have been way better than Tau. I like when just walking through enemies is enough to kill them. This is the ideal like farming way of this build. You just walk through enemy once and then everything just dies. This is the most ideal way of like killing enemies here. Or the killing enemy in this build. Like what you want to achieve with this build, eventually. It's that kind of a farming spec where only thing you need to do to kill enemies is... I don't like that tango. To walk through. Did they try to wear that? Jesus, stop. Shadow Ice. I need to take bathroom break soon. After the help nightmare, no normal bail, I'm gonna take bathroom break. And come back later. If I could push like 120, I would be seriously... Like, I'm not trying to do the speed run. I'm more like testing out the build. Checking out the different options. Those kind of stuff. Not really checking up different options, but... I want around 2... I want to kill more enemies, honestly. Goodbye, Sarah. Good. Foliage can randomly cut your teleport, so... Not that. And yeah, that's the sound of Twinsies. And you can cube that. I need to go to the visit to Chelsea. Ugh. Hey Belle, you waited for 10 minutes? I mean, final battle's cool and all, but like, you know, there's an errand somewhere. I mean, it's kind of your friend's issue, man. You just have a guy just who want to stall you out, so for you. Not my decision, but your guy just love to stall out for you, so. Okay, Bell. Normal Bell isn't scary by too much. I'm not too worried. $15 seconds, not too bad. Okay, now what I have to do is... I'm sure Nira Pack is completely optional now. It didn't get the buff, so that's whatever. What did I think? This and I have to go to the Act 5 again. And get the... R. Not this one. You're going wrong way. Jesus, I played so much in remoted that like my muscle memory went that way instead of the killing this guy here. Okay, I got the two of them. I would appreciate one of them being the belt being T3. I need to take bathroom break anyways. I can't type. Okay, back. I'm back. Boop-a-doo. You can hear? Yeah.
Can I help you?
Not gamble. Yes, gamble. I mean, not gamble. No, I'm here to gamble. I want the boots tier 2. I don't think I can wear the boots tier 3. Oh yeah, armor is different. Boots tier 2. Sash tier 3. I didn't check this. I need to check. Necromancer shield. Seems like stuff. Okay, I'm gonna show that, I guess. Why am I not showing it on the screen? What I want, because boots and the other thing, I don't have too good stuff. I believe there is a necromancer one that has like 7 to pestilence, which I'm gonna use later. 8 to 9 to pestilence. Plus 50 to strength, very little dexterity requirements. It's really good. I use the dagger though, and this is low on the priority. Oh my god, this is 50% MF as well. This is actually really, really good for leveling. Body armor, I'm using ancient armor. There's yes, poison thingy, but I don't really like this one too much. Like, very heavy, low, very low on the defense. Minus enemy poison is there, and some resist is there, and the rake is there. But when you compare it against the ancient armor, which is the other option, which I'm using, it drops far more often, by the way. It has mana, it has cold and lightning resistance, which is higher, very similar to slightly lower on the tier 4 on the strength requirements, and 2000 more defense to 3000 more defense actually on the high end. I want to get Glow Skull tier 3. Shield is probably necro shield. I don't think this makes sense, even though it is good on the spell damage. And yeah, it's very, very, very heavy shield, which is why I don't believe that it's gonna be a way to go. When you can get 72 and then go for tier 4. Yeah, that's overview. So other gears. Honda Poison, there's no good boots, there's no good belt. Glove, there is this guy here. I might say no to this and make honorific, to be honest, but 3 honorific is very heavy. Why? Because yeah, I'm gonna get leather glove. So yeah, I'm going to gamble leather glove, tier 3, which is for the unique. Helm is gonna be growing crown, which growing skull, which is a crown. Sash, that. Shield is, I forgot the shield base. Necromancer shield. What's the name of that? Preserved hat. Preserved hat. Preserved hat tier 3. Tier 4 when I buy it. Okay. R. I thought tab was the thing, but tab is not the thing. I want tier 3 Tashali. I think most things is level 51 in the required quality level for the tier 3, so you can probably see some tier 3s already. Most tiered base item is like quality level 51. Okay, 2 honorific is ready. This is a glove. Only thing I'm missing is help. Around 110, I'm gonna check for the what SU I want, which I'm gonna. That's like, yeah, I should probably start stocking on that. Is crowns? I'm gonna check really quick. What's the crown's quality level? Jesus. Oh my god, 67? Jesus. That was an expected number. Where's the other one? There you go. I'll use that later. What I want, however, is by the way, strength. Because 5 strength will allow this equipment. Chris tier 3 is probably equipable. 146, no thank you. So I need strength. Bye. Ah! Whoops. Didn't want that at all. But sure. I can't bet D4 for a while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna fix the resistance with socket. If I don't have enough socket, I'm gonna go for the Andario. No, Andario. Mephisto farm. To get slightly more socket. Not socket, but whatever. I'm gonna use those two later. Well, better than that. Well, I just need one more fire, so roll. Oh yeah, if it's the poison spell damage, I forgot. Whatever. So res is fixed. I have decent defense. And I need to max this fast. Nightwalker. Yeah, now it feels like a pestilence, I know. Normally, last patch, or the... Before this patch, you could get the Nightwalker earlier, which gives so much more boost to the poison spell damage. Not poison spell damage, pestilence. Around twice the damage, so it was such a way better than this during the leveling. But you didn't have a torment, so... And you're quote-unquote single target, because that's really not single target. Graveyard access is later than this 115, so it wasn't good. But now it is not that good. Was that 2%? But yeah. You will have seriously... It's skill point demanding. I think I'm not gonna take the specialization too much later. Oh, by the way, my filter is level-based filter where it will check your level and hide certain stuff, such as the most of the gear is in hide. I think rare item is still in show now. Which is why you don't see the screen cluster anymore. And which is why you will see I have so much items on the normal Act 3 or so. Because I really didn't need to hide much stuff on the normal. But when I'm level above level 50, I believe, hiding everything makes so much more sense. It die. Yeah, because of Shin and the new skill, we have 60% pierce on its own, which is really, really good number. It's not really good usage of the experience shrine, but I don't really care, to be honest. I'm not the guy for the speedrunning. I just waste the experience shrine like it's nothing. I'm fine with the damage. Now with Nightwalker, this damage feels really, really good. Solid. Very solid damage. One thing I might cheat in, it depends on how it goes, is a Belladonna potion. Cause how many Belladonna I have really doesn't affect it sequentially. What do I want to put? Therefore, I want slightly more defense. I want to keep that. I can use it at beta point. It's very close to the beta point. Cold Plane has one shrine. I don't really care about running, mainly because that we have so much movement speed buff. Why did I come here? That's insane. Finish Nightwalker. 10-point Nightwalker is a must. That's an ace up. Take it ace up. You will not regret not having 10 points into Nightwalker. Never. You know what? I'm gonna keep that there. That's really close one. I'm gonna take the waypoint. It's pretty much just one unique, but
Hello.
what's my movement speed buff? 14%? Why do I feel that much faster? I have no idea. Maybe I got the really good luck on the boots. I don't know. By the way, Ancient Armor is a heavy armor, so I technically lose some movement speed, but well, it's technically pretty much. If I care about like mana on melee attack, then no, but I don't care, so. Oh, celerity. What was celerity? Oh god, because I got that. I got the Ring of Disengagement. That's fair. Give me more gold. I love more gold. That's too far, I feel like. That's the bad point on that. That end is also pretty bad. I guess I have to run back. That's fine.
I need a key.
Oh my god, I've played the remodded for a long enough time to train the muscle memory of drinking the potion when your life is slightly low. Which is not really the case on the... or the not really necessity on this. On the remodded, because life region doesn't really exist and this is really like vanilla D2, where potion is your main sustain for a lot of you. For quite a while actually. No. I'm supposed to go to here. I didn't talk to Akara!
Ah, very.
I usually don't do this, so... I guess that's fair. That's a zigzag button. Thank you for the arcane shots. She gave us a cloth that she made for like saving somebody, and you just, oh, that's a trash. I'm gonna just throw it away. Essentially, that's what's happening all the time. Is that, oh, that's a trash. I'm not gonna bother about wearing it. Thank you for the effort though. And that's it. I mean, to be fair, that happens a lot in the a lot of RPG. You just sell it immediately. I will never come back here. What is this icon? That's not Deathload. What is this icon? I'm not sure. Yeah, after Nightwalker, the damage is so much better. So around level 60, which is kind of sad because level 50 is where you want to be change your build at the latest on the normal. So you have to actually go through the level 50s. Also remember that one of the change is that you get more benefit from going to the countess. I'm gonna teleport. Why not? How much money did I get? 44,000. I can make Dex. I can add Dex to it. Is that celerity icon? Huh. Is that added? I've never realized that celerity has an icon. No, it's not celerity. What is this? In the remoted, I actually got Zod rune. It's a vanilla Zod, by the way. Essentially vanilla Zod. Yes, it has increased drop rate, so it's not as rare as vanilla Zod, yes. And also I got that on the event reward, so yeah. That already is not vanilla Zod in that sense. But I got the Zod, which is like pretty much vanilla value. Rarity is not not for the rough, I don't say. I'm not sure how to say it, but it's not like this game's Zod that's like super low value. Give me enchanted rune instead of Zod kind of event. I actually got Zod out of nowhere on my first pumpkin slice reward. I was like, okay, I think I am gonna get open the pumpkin slice and hope that I can make some basic rune words from that. And boom, I got the Zod out of that. Jesus, that was insane. 5 decks? 2 decks, I think.
A neck worry? May I help you?
2 decks, I think. How much? I don't think I can wear tier 3. So that's that. Should I make the glove? Yeah, I guess. God damn it, Jesus. That's a good value out of that. Blue, thank you. Bye. What's my attack speed, by the way? 12%. That's an issue. Let me see the attack speed. Yeah, 12 is bad. 8 is 26, so I think I should get more attack speed somehow. Somehow, I mean, you know how. That's far too bad. Is this Nightwalker icon? I actually have no idea what it is. 57. Oh, by the way, this place is scary. I need to be really careful on that. Mainly because archers with cascade does crap ton of damage. Are they archer? More like caster in visual. Let's go. 62. Sorry. Jeez. I'm checking comment all the time. I need to check comment all the time. $63. Yeah, it's easy to level with this build because walking around and then you get level. Celerity really helps. Yeah, I like movement speed from celerity. Not my main concern though. Now I think I'm gonna get more pestilence. Yeah. I can't really sustain other one. I'm gonna go for pestilence. Not my primary concern is to level. Balance knife though. Balance knife. Or the throwing knife. And because I maxed that, I got more spell damage from that. Which is a huge deal. What's on one's attack speed actually? I'm curious. Slower than dagger. Javelin goes up to 6. Dagger goes up to 6. Okay. There's a new rune was using Ga, which by the way is 25 out of the 33. And then enchanted rune, so it's very expensive. But new enchanted rune using Ga that gives the super good value out of that, so okay. That was completely on meme that I opened those. I wasn't intending to, but just like meme. But god, that was kind of worthy. Toppers. Toppers. Electrolytes to get the flow line. God, how much toppers did I use in that? I don't know. I think next time I'm gonna go back in the start technology, I will start again on the Eta 3. Unfortunately, that's how that works. Once I stopped playing, I can't go back to the already done part. I just have to restart from the beginning. Not good, but well, that's how I function, then how I function. Not really much of a choice in there. Okay. I would appreciate if you don't do that, because that's painful. Do you have like 50% success rate of casting that or something? Anyways.
Good evening.
Checking the comment. Nothing's happening. I'll probably max Death Ward and then Embalming? Yeah, that makes more sense. After Pestilence, I'm gonna start maxing the Death Wards. First 500 is like kinda huge. Every point really like, every 5 points you get some level of the stat boost. But after that, you started to lose the value. Turquoise, 100% worth it. I know when something was on map, I have to grab that. Is there anything special that I really need to pick? I'm not sure. I know that I need to pick up the set shield, so K3K is a primary farming point for me. Because I need the set shield to get the +2 skills boost, as well as the one side too. Those two will give me a low boost. We are getting levels. Like this speed of like just walking and then being able to kill is the reason that why this build is loved for a lot of people. How did I lose that? Higher skill level. %60% PS from the skill tree is seriously huge. No spell focus support though. So not like it's overpowering in that sense, I believe. At least I hope so. I can get the Cold Plains EXP Shrine. Subas is a good point to use that. Movement speed 70%, not bad. Oh god, my standing shitting is kinda wrong. 66. After Subas probably is better place though, because this place actually have a decent chance of dropping the XP Shrine. On kill doesn't proc if you're using something like Infected Loose or this skill. Or Infected Loose technically has a possibility, I think. Life percent really doesn't scale well for me, I think. +2 to skill level. Better damage. I would appreciate if I can get the stupid foul in. This Deathload does turn off and on later. And that's the only buff that I'm really keeping up. It does not cost me to use the skill shrine, I think. I didn't get the preterm, that's why. What's my 45 and Brock is 10. That's one frame, I'm gonna take one. What's my chance to Brock? 1%. I need 2 points for that. No. Let's max out the pestiness. Too much. I didn't need that many. Moron. Why do you think I need that many? Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. Can I start going for the magic damage? I don't know if that's a good option. I wanna say that the Nightmare probably fastest necro leveler. I could be wrong though, because single target is still kind of bad. But the AoE clear is definitely really good, so if you have full gear, and it is even better than this. Which changes the thing a lot in terms of leveling, because if you don't have to wait for the enemies to die and slow down on your movement, then that's a huge deal. I don't think stream meditation is now necessary. Like, it's nice to have, but not necessary. Not this way? I can't tell. Not this way. I can reasonably start putting point into the vitality? I want something that boosts my life. That could be Jewel. That's on the bottom, that's a good point. Looks like waypoint is on close to the exit. Which is nice, so put that there. Oh god. What? Why are you guys not getting any damage from Torment? I am confused on that. What's my poison length, poison duration? Elemental PS is 35%, kind of pitiful. I want way more than 35. I can't see where it is. I'll probably use D to start to see. I'm not sure what causes the boss run on the character creation and at some occasions. Not that bad on damage. That guy is fairly tanky. And my spell damage is 54. Hehe. Power assist into the next place. It was a close corner. 69 and 71 is not bad. I think I'm gonna just control by the going through the jail. Not jail, sewers. Not sewers. Harem? Harem and below harem. I have no idea what the name of that place is actually. But by going through that with this build, I'm sure that I get like 2 level worth of experience. To control the level a bit more. I kind of need a lot more attack speed. I think that's the biggest thing that I'm lacking right now. Is a low attack speed. Ami. Good. Oh my god, I was playing remote for a long time.
What a pity. I was beginning to enjoy the darkness.
This is better than this. Yes, I was playing remote for a long time. I forgot that I can skip talking to that. But let's rebuff. I think 1 or 2 point in demonic commune is not bad. Ten, 20% movement speed. I don't think I'm gonna need full 6 yet, because main limiting factor. Is like pestilence damage, I believe. Give me money. I need money. Why do you do that, you moron? Oh, that's Stella? That was the name. What's the Stella? Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, I think I don't want 60% no yet. I think 1 or 2 more point and then that's gonna be it for now. Because that's gonna make character control harder, and I do not need the speed yet. One place that this build really shines on the early game is the early game, I say, but the early game actually like till like 120, by the way. I know that like this doesn't feel like early game for a lot of people. Like a lot of people think that like I beat the game by beating Diablo. What to do? Like something like that happens so often, but yeah, that's like entry of the mid game. Anyways, that's not important. I mean, it's a good point to like, you know, say that the end of the speed run or something like that. That's keep track, I'm pretty sure. It's definitely a good achievement for the new player to achieve, but calling that it's down of the game is like kinda wrong, unfortunately. You're missing like 50% of the contents easily. Catalyst planning, I forgot that this is dropped from here. Sako? Sako looks like. Yeah, I'm fine with this number. After level 19, I have to start putting into this gene. So I think I want around 15 to 20 skill level at that point. I don't think I need to put 25, but before land of death, I think I want around 20. I said circle. So let's go to the circle. Level 74, 75. Not great. I wanted to say Bluetooth practice also helps on the air, but no. It's like 5 air. That's nothing. I realized that's from the base strength, and then we probably don't take that much base strength. Damage seems decent, right? Yeah. We will take 15 point into Jin, which will give me pretty much max fire resistance for the years, entire run, or the entire leveling. And we will get the Land of the Dead. We'll probably get the Talon's Hand for the survivability as well. We can turn that off, quote unquote, turn that off. By having a... I don't like you. I can probably face tank that fine, to be fair. Quote unquote, you know. That's a summon minion armor. Is there anything that I want to up tier? Not really. Can I get glowing skull? Yeah. Let's get that. After that, I think tier 4 1 is the next thing I'm gonna make. Gamble. I need tier 3 skull. Tier 3 crown. I didn't know that this is like required level 6. No, required 40 level 67. That was so high. Only thing I need is crown now. A lot of things is a false route. Well, energy manipulation. You see? Every bad thing that happened is energy manipulation. But check the rest. Oh, I'm gonna turn that off later. 162. I may need diamond for that. I think this is... Oh, this is 125. I can wait that then. That's fine. Okay. One thing I can tell is that the gems I have to get that on here. Normal risk, I don't want that here. Gems, I need that there. Checking the comments, nothing is happening. I don't have a waypoint because I'm stupid. I'm gonna go for probably 20. Let's see the map. That's really fast one. can't tell about the map, but that should be fine. That's already blanched, Jesus. Not the best. 75. 77. I want extra level. Black Widow in Sky Factory 3. It's not Sky Factory. Project Ozone 3 killed me so many times. But I needed the poison gland to get the wood farming system. Yeah, that's on the way. Nice. Putting some shell rune is not bad idea. It's cheap and then do a lot. I believe I want a level 20 before going it, so I'm gonna get level 20, then go for the other thing and then another thing. Necro's so low on life, Jesus. Like, this character is always low on life, but even lower than usual. I think specialization priority is really low for this. By the way, aura is undodgeable, so it's this kind of thing, I believe. Undodgeable, I mean, you can't dodge with a void. That's what I mean by undodgeable. Like 99% of these games thing you can dodge with a void, not this one. Not the aura, charge, and something else. I don't know if smite is dodgeable, I don't remember. But engine completely bypasses those things, and it's scary. Let's talk now. Yeah, I want to get 20 in the skill, and then I want to go for the gene. No death so far. Sound? Sound is there, right? Yep. Very peaceful leveling sessions. After Nightwalker, it is really, really scarce. It just feels good. Meditation is one thing I can probably take that out right now. Okay, that's there. Can I teleport? show. Wasn't paying attention. I wasn't expecting to die that fast. My bad. Wait, what?
Good to see you.
Well, I guess I need to swap to the sash. Was that always happening? Oh, that's why I died.
Good day.
So I need the strength. That's why I died. My bad. I didn't realize that I needed the stats boost to wear that. Yeah, no wonder. So I was on the offhand and my stats was so low. That's probably why I died. $800 that many projectile feels good. How many though? Hello, Storm 3 die. Didn't even do that. Map preview power. You can see everything fine. By the way, is it still on? Yeah. One thing that we got more is that graphical setting. I'm using the outsourced one, so you can't really do it. The control, and I can't really touch it, but it probably looks really fine, really nicer than what you used to. 85? I think it was 80. Oh yeah, in the normal, like, I tried, but like, they are just so tanky. I'm like, no way I'm doing that.
This is a powerful weapon. Perhaps Ormus can tell me more about it.
80. I want to get the 90 soon, but well, won't means nothing in the end. I wonder what's the gear choices that I want really. Set can't be like enchanted. I don't remember, but what was the mirror set this season? Let me see. Mirror set, mirror set, mirror set. Somebody did. No. We have crossbow. No, thank you. Other interesting one? Javelin, throw, shaman, nature, crossbow, warlock, and melee. Eh, eh. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not interested in any of them. Period. So, eh. Eh. Anyhow. Mirror set is kind of viable for this season, I guess. It would have been nice if it was Malice, but I think Malice was actually... Last or the second last season, I think, was Malice, so... I guess that's fair. I should have Suya. Okay. Map reveal and teleport is so nice for this map. Brain? Do I have eye? On the up. Next, lower crossed. Wrong. Let's check over here. Low tempo. Memphis cover is dead. Where's the last guy? Oh, there you go. I think 1 or 2 man on mini attack is not bad idea. Let's see where it is. Nothing I have to do. I just have to get to the Tristram. So I'm going to start putting point into the death ward to get more survivability, because avoid is good. Actually, I kind of tempted to get to the embalming because like my life is so low. Oh, I thought I opened on the top right, bottom right. I didn't know I opened on the bottom left. How about? Yeah, because at the 115, I have to start fighting against the... For the 105, I have to start fighting against the low bosses. There's a two things I can say. I think specialization's priority is really low for this build. Really, really low for this build. Again, I do in a specific order. Other people, like Ed said that he clears the... He don't even cube the... He don't smash the cube and talk to the cane fast. Not talk to the cane. Yeah, talk to the cane fast. I do it differently. That's really viable. Works for you. Right now I am level 84, which is really good. I accidentally talked to the Alcohol, so I think I have everything right. I did do the quest right. Yeah, book world is completed. I'm gonna turn that off.
Good evening.
Turn that on. Death ward.
Impossible.
Oh, I didn't talk to Kane. What am I doing? I think this is one of the layout that I would be taking a long time. It would take me a long time to find if I don't know. Actually, this is only side that has that, so I guess I can potentially go to the there first, but that's really only thing that I can think of as to how I fell on this. It would be taking exactly same amount of time to get to this map's end with or without the map open. Stress issue is definitely there though. I need a lot of mana. Remember to go through the portal. Go to the Act 4 fast. Okay, go to the Act 4 fast. Go back. And boom, you're fine. No comments on there. Through. I'm gonna put more into the Death Wars because that's a void. The void is huge. I think specialization is the last thing I care about on this build currently. I don't think I want to hunt this. I'm just checking. But yeah, look at this damage. It's not worth it. It's because that the one side of the... They lower the damage to one side. That sounds means... That's weird. I thought that's a rare ring. Jesus. I'm sad. I'm assuming infected roots and the torment is meant to do around the same damage now. We have no stagger capacity, which can be really scary. Yeah, I don't think I want to get any level here. So that will give me something called Question. I want to put some Shaolin somewhere. What has the closest level? Let's see the data stats and then... Where's the poison duration? Oh, 43% for PSD. Is there anywhere I can see it in here? Not skill duration. By the way, that's completely gone, right? Oh, there you are. 43%. 100 SD sucks. How much money do I have? I can buy one. Okay, I can now make a better shield though. I need the dex now. One? I hope so. Okay. Now most things are done in terms of the thing. I need Ultrain somewhere to get extra res. If or shell? I think if. Let's get that. Okay, Octopo. My life is so disgustingly low. Let's go. I want to get extra level now, because level 90 we can get Jin. And also Talon if I want to get the reanimates. I think I'm gonna get like 5 points in Talon. That makes sense. But yeah, I want some extra level now, so... As I said, Chachi is undodgeable. Chachi and Aura, and I don't remember one more.